Okay, guys. Welcome, everyone. We're doing a Sunday simul tonight. It's 6 p.m. We're a little late. I had a crazy lag on my machine. Decided to restart. But it looks better. Nefedov with Budvinik mentioned in his notes that he used to turn on the radio during his training games to get immune to the noise distractions. I remember hearing something about that. Now that you mention it, somebody training against distractions, but I don't remember if it was Budvinik or someone else. Okay, guys, we're going to get started. It's a 30-30 simul for just 20 players this week. I had a tournament game today, and usually when I'm playing in the morning, I'm kind of more tired, so I don't do 25 players. We're going to just do 20. We'll take the subscribers, some regulars, and a few extra players from the group here. Maybe I'm going to open the window just a little bit more so we get some more ambulance noises. You guys got to have the real deal, the real Budapest experience here. Ambulance every minute, like constantly. All right, no, the stream looks okay. Let me check. Got no drop frames. Very fast frames per second rate here of 8. Don't ask about my game today. The important thing is that the team, it looks like my team should win the very, very important Budapest team championship. So, but I don't have a confirmation yet. There's another team that could catch us if they had children playing in the same room. It's another story. At least that noise changes. This like it kind of gets on your nerves after a while. You know, the kids playing, it's more human. This is like a sort of Chinese water torture thing. But I understand. I'll have to start listening to music or something. Then I'll talk really loud with my headset on. All right, simul for 20 players, 30-30 time control. What do you think the result was of my game today? The stream looks okay. All right. Springfield versus Shelbyville. That's exactly what it's like. Here comes the next ambulance for you guys. Soltigo's gonna get the emotes ready soon. I just have to give final approval. All right, guys, I'm gonna open the simul here for 20 players. Looks good. My simul's kind of flashing, no? Why is my simul stream flashing? You guys get a flashing when you're watching the stream now? Raise your hand if you have a flashing, because I'm getting this flashingness. But I am seriously ready to start. We got no drop frames, but I still have a flashing, kind of. A little bit of lost. Yeah, now it's sort of... Maybe it's lag. You can't see a flash. All right, then it's something with my player. The ambulance sounds are out there. They're just too distant for you to hear, I guess. 30-30 with 40 extra minutes for me. This guy today, he offered a draw. He's like 200 rating points lower than me. I think it's kind of really marginal. You know, but I was just like, I don't really like my position that much. And my team looked good on every board. I didn't think we had a chance of losing, so I was just like, whatever. I was slightly worse. All right. We're ready to get started, guys. My stream never does this flashing. I've never really noticed before, though. It's kind of distracting. Did anybody else get that? It's actually really a little bit annoying. Let me see if I restart my own player. What if I refresh my own stream? I mean, refresh my own Twitch stream, just from my view. See if it'll stop doing that. Alright, guys, I'm going to start accepting players. Asterbate, thanks for playing today. All the guys who are subscribers, Santa Claus, Jeroen, former moderator, Move 11, Parmenides. I think Parmenides is still a subscriber. He was last time I knew. Clash Kid, Nefedov, Nefidov bust out the. I took somebody by accident. Martin Mata. Please have at least 100 games, Martin. Yes. All right. Martin got by accident in the simul. It looks like I still got some lag though. All right. Who else is a subscriber? I've got 8 accepted players. Martin got in. Arno 2900 is sub. I keep forgetting. All right. What the hell just happened? Does anybody know what just happened? Finished. My simul is finished. Does anyone understand what just happened? Wow. What was that? Did I click something? Something is wrong with lichess today. Should we, wow. I guess we'll start a new simul, huh? Let's hope that doesn't happen in the middle of the simul. We try and make a new one. Wow. That's awesome. Dude, it says it's like finished. Okay. Let's try this one more time. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do. If there's something wrong, we'll just have to play blitz or something, keep a positive attitude. I don't know. I thought it was me, but I guess not. Has anyone else finished the simul like recently? Can you guys check? Or anyone's like doing a simul now? Oh, Jesus, what just happened? We're having some kind of problem today. Alright. That might have been me. Did I click create a simul by accident? Alright, 30, 30, 40. I don't think I might have clicked the button by accident. Alright, we're going to try this again. Last try. Mysterious did a 12-player simul an hour ago. Alright, I'm going to try this once more, and hopefully it works. Don't be afraid to enter the simul. I'm afraid. I'm going to click the highest possible person. Lord Jesus Christ. Move 11. Parmenides. Soltigo. Clash Kid. Nefidov. I'm not trying to, favor anybody here, guys. I just, want to make sure that I don't click something wrong again. Anyway, good luck, everybody. Maybe if I take good luck, everybody, that will help. Good luck, everyone. Man. Alright. Pavel. Who else subscribes? Slide Dog, are you a subscriber? Morphital Fisher, what? What about Morphital Fisher? Yeah, he's played for a long time. He might have had more than one account. I'm not sure if Slide Dog and Tougher Guy are subscribers, but they definitely played here a lot before. Make sure everybody that's a subscriber gets in the simul, even if I have to go over 20. Lord Jesus is not a subscriber. Morphital Fisher is not a subscriber. Who else is a subscriber to my Twitch stream? Durndatch can't enter. You've been banned by lichess. Are we missing anyone from the subscribers who's here currently? I didn't even get a chance to read the Anderson quote. We got an ambulance coming for you guys. Durndatch, why don't you try closing the lichess and then coming back? It looks like there's some kind of crazy glitches with lichess today. No, just try to close lichess, Durndatch, and come back. Oh, it says he's a cheater. Oh, it says you use computer assistance, Durdatch. Somebody labeled you. You got labeled for computer. I would definitely try to figure out why that's the case. Didn't you have an issue with that? Like something weird before? Some kind of thing you were doing when I remember you had written in the lichess about a previous incident where you were innocent, but they tried to label you a cheater. I would definitely figure out what the hell is going on and hope that it's an April Fool's Day joke. Alright, who else is a subscriber? Alright, if I don't have any further subscribers, I will start accepting like kind of regular friends of the stream who hear all the time. These guys, tougher guy, Wubba Dubba Lub Lub played a lot. I got now 15. And I'll take 5 more players on top of that. Maybe 6, maybe we'll go with 21 players. That's absolutely situations that correspond several weeks before. Yeah, I mean, it could be something regarding that again, Durdatch. I saw your message to lichess in the forums about that. Sergey is regular to my own simuls. Alright, man. We'll add him in. And that'll make it 4 more players left. So I'll just pick like 4 people who have 100 games or more. SXPG. Let's try World Loser. Let's get somebody else we haven't seen before. You guys, I want to just make you promise on penalty of death that you don't leave the simul before it's over. All right. Let's try this guy, Dimitri. That gives us 20 players, and just for kicks, let's wait a minute and make sure that anybody who's a subscriber. Serbian Santa Claus says people accusing and harassing me for cheating and other randoms being banned. Haters gonna hate. You can join first time, but I can't join now. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know if players who are under suspicion for being a computer are allowed to join simuls or not, you know. Actually, I never really thought about it, you know. Are you allowed to play unrated games? Maybe the ban just like came into effect literally like right between the 2 simuls. But somebody's accusing you, Serbian Santa Claus as well? Or you're just I might accept 1 more player, but I'm waiting to see if any of the subscribers are gonna like be here to show up in the last minute. Okay, guys, last call for subscribers. Band players can only play other band players and guests. Is that in even unrated games? Guests. Alright, guys, I'm gonna take 1 more player just for kicks here. How about this guy? At the bottom of the list. He'll probably drop out. Alright, guys, that's it. 21 players. I'm going to start the simul. JCS, dude. JCS. Did you just miss the simul after you just subscribed? I'm really sorry, dude, if you wanted to play JCS, but we were supposed to start at 6. You've been accused by Clash Kid all the time? Alright. No fighting, guys. E4. No fighting amongst viewers. These guys, settled your disputes. Off stream. JCS just subscribed, and like I was just like asking if anyone wanted to play. Literally like the moment that he subscribed on Twitch. You're always black in the simuls. I arranged that on purpose. Alright, guys, I'm going to try to mix up the openings. Looks like we still got a little bit of lag going on. It's like it takes me a while for me to like move one of the pieces. Like literally, look. It's like it takes me a while to physically pick it up or something. Some people are just paranoid guys. I'm one of them, so don't take it personally. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not out to get you. So Jacob, thanks for subscribing. I'm sorry you couldn't play. I really I would have waited like one more microsecond if I had realized. Okay, tougher guy. Dimitri's moving super fast. Listen, guys, take your time. So I get a chance to go through all the games. Try not to move like instantly. Don't drag the pieces. Click the square. But I don't know if I have click. You see, the problem is I'm playing on my second machine, and I don't know if I have click or drag on the settings here. No, I don't want to move that actually. I have drag. I mean, I must have drag on. Sounds like a fishing pole. Look at that, how laggy that capture was. All right. So tougher guy. I could play some sort of double fianchetto here, but we'll keep it normal. Actually, I should have played e6 against tougher guy. I should have played English defense. What's up, guys? Hey, Kat Landau. Alright, c3. I'm playing the black side of the Roy Lopez, which I don't know super well. He's starting to win a pawn now. I guess I could just play d6, keep it quiet there. Move 11, playing the white side of the Richter Rouser. I don't remember if we ever had a Richter Rouser before move 11. Must have. Kind of weird. To think about it, I'm not sure we have. Tougher guy plays f3 against me here, and I realized that I did a weird move order, and I put myself in this strange opening system that I don't know. I meant to play e6 instead of knight f6, but here I am. I'm stuck with it. So d5 is this strange opening that I know like basically nothing about. Against move 11, it's a Richter Rouser. Tushar is now obsessed with the Marshall Gambit because he kind of discovered it, but especially in a simul, I prefer like a slower sort of strategic position. All right. Anyway, guys, welcome to my simul. I'd like to make the simuls longer next week. What is next week? I don't know what my plan was with the simuls. Not the 22nd, but on the 29th, I planned on making a longer simul. I'm not quite sure now why I made it for the 29th, not for the 22nd, but that's where we set it. For the moment, we're setting the long simul. It'll be like 60-40 for the 29th. Yeah, you guys don't need to move instantly. Take your time. Knight d7. I don't usually play the black side of e4, e5 with knight c6. So I'm kind of on my own here. And I'm on my own here too. But I've only got like 4. You see, this is annoying. I took him in the simul, but now he's making like instantaneous moves every single move. Let's just ignore him. All right, let's go to some of these games where I haven't made a move yet. It's really irritating. Play a Caro-Kann here. I'm pissed off as to why the simul does that. I don't want to play the move against this guy. I want to let that guy go. But it won't. It just won't stop going back to him. And then if he doesn't give me a break, I'll never get to make a move. Durndatch, it doesn't matter if you played games today. They apparently banned you for something you did on another day. It may have nothing to do with whatever you did today. You gotta talk to lichess and find out about it. It doesn't necessarily have to be something about today. Valido, thanks for subscribing. Now here, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I mean, e6 should really be kind of normal. Thought maybe e5 was a move there in that pseudo Queen's Indian. Ambulance on the way, guys. h3, bishop f5, bishop f5 or bishop h5? I think I should go bishop h5. That's what I've played in the past. Alright, Dimitri, try to like give me a couple seconds here till we get all the games going, you know? Take a few seconds on your move. Just give me a break so I can make a couple moves on the other boards. Alright, this is a known position. Clash Kid. Till we get all the games going, flowing here. Sometimes when one player like moves instantly, it kind of handicaps so I can't move on the other boards at all. I'm going to just play e3. Alright, Sergey, let's play an e4 game. I feel like I've got lag, but it's not showing up in my lag when I click my name. It's gone up a little bit. I was down to like 40 and now it's up to 130 again. Looks like lichess has problems today. Valido, thanks, man, for subscribing. I'm sorry if any of the subscribers didn't get to play. I'm starting at 6 o'clock. We actually started late today. Dear Santa Claus. I really need this beer. I had to start using a smaller machine with a smaller monitor, which has been kind of weird for the visual aspect. I also suspect I have click pieces turned on the other machine and drag pieces on this one. We gonna play some Botvinnik? No, I don't know. We shall see. Okay, so bishop e3. That's some kind of sharp attempt against the... Alright, sharp attempt against the modern is what I was trying to say. Thanks, guys, for watching and subscribing. Bishop takes c3 here. You can go ahead and do that. I played this before. Tougher guy's move seems reasonable in this position. And GCHQ goes into a Tarash. What am I doing here? Playing the black side of the Pirts. He played bishop e3. I played c6. It's actually a modern, not Pirts. 97 seems normal. b5 seems normal. Who are mods? Mods, you mean like in my channel? You're talking about like administrators on lichess? I guess b6 I like the best. SXPG. This is kind of a classic idea from Tougher Guy in this type of Queen's Indian. The fact that his pawn's on f3, I mean, it's not really a Queen's Indian. You know, that's the thing. Yeah, thanks Dimitri for slowing down a little bit. Just for the first couple minutes, and then you can play, you know, how you want to. Just till we get all the games running. I don't want to have any games where like nobody's made a move yet, which is still the case. It looks like Wubba Dubba Lub Lub still doesn't have a move. Once I get them all going, it'll be no question, no problem. Play as fast as you want. Arax is a mod. You know, you should say admin. Admin is a better word for the people who work on lichess. Mods are like people on, you know, chat moderators on Twitch. All right, Queen's Indian in reverse against the Wolfrucht. Now we got another game. Lord Jesus Christ, sorry for the late start here. All right, kids. As I said, no fighting amongst yourselves, or I'll have to time you out. Acerbate, good luck, man. Queen d2, so he's focusing on like queenside development. I can play knight d7, but that has its points and its disadvantages as well. I can play like a6. a6. No, a6 is kind of solid but slow. There's knight d7 and e5. I guess if knight d7 he has this d5 move, then b4, d takes c6, b takes c3. I mean, that should actually be alright for me. Alright, let's just go with that. Tushar, I did look at your two Marshall games you sent me. They look pretty standard. Pretty standard stuff, man. We've got the Bogo Indian reversed. I didn't even let go of the piece and it made the move. Wolfrucht. Don't pay attention to his rating there. He looks like he's 1900. It's a Bogo Indian with colors reversed. Okay, Asterbay, let's just play a Sicilian. Well, the thing is, like, Nefedov, if that guy is an LM or whatever, Morphetal Fisher, you're still stuck on move 1. Well, I can't see that board for some reason. How can I get to Morphetal Fisher? How do I see the rest of my games? This is a feature problem. Feature, double creature. I can't get to that board. I can't even see it in the list. This has to be fixed. Alright, Arnaud now played knight e2. Kind of a weird setup. Knight e2 with queen d2 and bishop e3. I don't know how to approach this. Maybe a6 and just double fianchetto. There's also knight f6. That should kind of wait, though. We can come back. I had a similar game today, actually. All right, move 11 just playing a straight up like mainline theory here. Now I'm just saying, like, a lot of people's like real ratings may not be relevant, you know. There's these guys haven't even moved yet. I've already lost like 30 minutes against them or something. This shouldn't be the way the simul runs. All right. Is it me or is it laggy in here? I can't even like pick up my pieces, but it says my ping isn't high. That's very strange. Like, I can't pick up the piece. It takes like 2 seconds for my mouse to like let me pick up the piece and make the move visually. You see that? Like, I pick it up and it's like 2 seconds later till it actually moves. Yet if you look at my so-called, no, it's up again. It's 500. Oh man. I'm getting like waves of lag now. I guess it's my internet provider. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I very rarely get bad internet lag, but it looks like today we've got a problem here. There was a big protest against the Hungarian government last night. Maybe as punishment they've slowed down the national internet or something. All right. I'm just gonna try to play as fast as I can from this point. I mean, I'm kind of behind on the clock here in a couple of these games, so it's gonna be kind of nasty. And I got a really bad lag here. It's up to 562 again. I don't know what to do about it. I just can't do a simul with that kind of lag. I'm gonna like flag in a lot of boards. Some problems with packet loss. Yeah. I don't know if it could just be my machine. But we're never having this kind of lag. All right, Clash Kid. Last time I played what? Let's do D4. Lord Jesus Christ playing the Grunfeld defense. That's interesting. Let's try Bishop B5 against Acerbate. Okay, guys, because of this lag, I'm going to try to play a little faster with a little less commentary. This is a very rare move. 97. Some kind of strange gambit there. I thought I already played this move, but that was a different game. Nefyudov is playing the Sozin? What? I told you he was drunk today. Okay, symmetrical line there against Santa Claus. That's usually kind of drawish. What am I going to do with Jeroen in his favorite Stonewall Dutch? Alright, we'll just play d5 against Slide Dog. That's the most principled move there. Parmenides. We've had this line quite a bit. This is some kind of strange, as I just said, some sort of strange gambit from Vitor. I mean, it looks playable for white. Not the greatest. Do you recommend the Dutch? I think the Dutch is good, but you've got to like spend a lifetime learning it, I think. It's one of those openings that's It's rewarding, but it takes a lot of work to play. Probably years and years of practice, so you can play it without getting crushed. This is kind of weird hybrid variation for Morphy Tal Fisher. This variation I don't know that much about. It was kind of not popular for a long time. You can also take on c6 here, but I'm not sure what the best is. Probably knight c3. Clash Kid, I don't know what he's trying to play, the accelerated dragon or something. Soltigo with the weird opening. Looks like my lag is clearing up. Back down to 153. Should I try to hold on to my pawn here? That's the question. Get my bishop outside the pawn chain, maybe that's more safe. Mr. Coffee, what's up, man? Good to see you. Okay, so against Santa Claus, he doesn't do this. He just... Interesting, yeah. Plays d5. No, what am I talking about? This is totally standard. Alright. That's a drawish line, Santa Claus. Not a lot I can do. Slide dog going back. Try h3. Avoiding exchanges of pieces. A featured a robot playing little girl. Yeah, that's the when lichess is down. That's the lichess is down message. Okay, I'm just trying to move it along. So Clash Kid is going to transpose to an accelerated dragon. And now against Santa Claus. I don't know if our own Hungarian international master Miklos Galias could get an advantage here. I'm not happy I chose this variation because it is pretty hard to get an edge. It's extremely drawish. Soltigo just creating some kind of new opening. A version of the old Indian, I guess. Now, where to put my pieces here? I guess I normally play bishop d3. World Loser with a double extended, double fianchetto. Double dip. Well, yeah, I mean, okay, you can do what you want. Arthur Bisgeyer said, you pays your money and you takes your choice. An old carnival hawker saying. He paid his entry fee and he can play what he wants to play. Knight takes d2. No time for a5 here, I guess. I usually try to do a longer simul if I can, guys. Next week, we'll try to do 40-40. And I think the week after that, on the 29th, if you guys are here, I'm going to play a longer simul, a special simul on the 29th in 2 weeks, which will be 60-40. Basically like a 5-hour, well, let's say 4.5 hour, possible time control. The longest simul I can do, basically. What do I want to do here? It is sort of hard to choose. Difficult to choose for white. I don't know. Kill my health. It's fine, man. It's like playing a tournament game. Morphital Fisher with a weird hybrid. Now, can I finally take on e4 here? Knight takes e4, bishop takes e7, knight takes c3, bishop takes d8, knight takes d1. My knight will never get out of b2. So, better to just develop the pieces somehow. Okay, a6 is a standard move. Okay, what would Lub taking there? I think generally this is good for white. Could play knight c3 or queen a4. Serbian Santa Claus. Mr. Coffee just said, notice the prizes in the under 1800 in that tournament, 1st to 6th, that are paid in goods. I just thought it was funny for you Serbian guys. A friend of mine has a Serbian wife, and he told me the story where once he played a blitz tournament somewhere in Serbia, and this was years ago, like say right after the, no, I mean, I don't know, like the 90s. He said they played in a blitz tournament, and like, the prizes were like first place was a broom, you know, like second place was like some cleaning supplies or something. It's a classic Eastern European prize structure. All right, what are we gonna do with Jeroen? I think I got my lag back again. It'd be nice if you guys would get in time pressure. Yeah, Vitor, I agree. You know, this is a very logical move, queen b3. But I can try queen c8 or queen b6. But queen b6, c5, I'd have to play queen takes queen. How bad is that? It's probably not so bad, actually. Should be fine. There's just like one ambulance after another. Is there anyone else that lives in this city that's like that? Literally one ambulance after another one? Alright, what am I supposed to do here? Take. Do you hear that? It's like the 5th one in a row. It's a little distant for you guys to hear it, but it's pretty out of control here. I think they must be like empty ambulances or something, just running through the process just to... There's no way that many people are ill simultaneously. Alright, speaking of paranoia, they just got to keep those ambulances running, you know. They got to keep their quota going, but it's almost impossible to have so many ambulances continuously in the same exact place. The ambulance emote is coming. Alright. I lived in, you know, I don't know. Is Boston a bigger city than Budapest? Wasn't nearly as many ambulances in Boston. You did sound isolation? Wait, what is that? Azerbay played a kind of weird move here, knight g4. What is sound isolation? I'm curious now what that is. Too many people ate something bad. I mean, I understand it's a big city, a lot of people can get sick or something like that, but it's like just one after another, like continuously. That's practically impossible. I think the engines just have like some sort of quota they have to fill, and they just run them. It's like an amusement park with no, with not enough customers. They just run them no matter what, whether they have sick people or not. I don't know. I guess I've got to figure out a way to castle here on the king side. We'll play it like a London system with like h6. SXPG goes for the central approach. It would be interesting to consider maybe bishop a6, then queen a4, or even queen a4. It's pretty weird. Bishop b7 is obviously the safe move. Man, I mean, the other thing is that it's like accepting these moves before I release the mouse. They're like, Anyway, never mind. Knight takes e4, bishop takes e7, knight takes the combination that never works. This like knight takes e4 thing. Bishop e7 is interesting, but maybe I'm better off playing bishop d7. What to do now? The old bishop e3. Slide Dog played bishop d7. Not sure what that does. Just develops the piece to a medium to good square. Now black played g6, Wolfrucht. Interesting. Wow. Don't be fooled by his rating of 1463. It's tempting to play a5. Maybe I should go for it. Okay, Soltigo. Logical move, trading pieces with less space. Aldisto never shows up to simuls, yeah. I think he may have done simuls in the past. I forget now. He hasn't for a long time. Alright. GCHQ. It's weird. I had the similar line against someone else. It's a very rare way of playing with the black pieces. What kind of useful move do I have here? Knight e5. Doesn't work. Knight e5 doesn't work. I mean, I guess b3 might make the most sense. Do you still play live tournaments? Try to get GM norms? Just a thing of the past. Colin Clark. I hope it's not completely a thing of the past. I have played in the past year. I played 3 GM norm tournaments, so I guess we're not completely done yet. The real question is the quality of my results, which hasn't been great. I mean, maybe it's time to play e5 here and be done with this tension. Sergey is like killing me with the tension. Tension deficit. There's no tension deficit there. Rook d8. Lord Jesus Christ is basically playing this, I don't know what they call that, Queen c7, Rook d8 system against the modern exchange variation. He's maybe new to the Grunfeld, but on the other hand, maybe it's not so bad for black. If I play h3, he can start some sort of tactics and stuff. No, seriously, how do I get out of this pin or whatever? Queen b3 maybe? Queen b3 has certain logic. Getting out of the pin with the queen on that square. Alright, here we have a nice little space advantage. Black's plan is pretty clear. I guess b5 makes the most sense. Okay, I was actually most worried about knight to d7 from wubba dubba lub lub. See now, I really should have knight e5. He's gonna meet that with some trick or something. He has a check on b4. What do I do? Knight c3. I'm not sure. Maybe this move isn't so good. All right. I have had some lag today. Doing the best we can. I guess I made a mistake here with my move order. Now I'm stuck playing no bishop e3. I've got to play a different line. Queen e3 or something. Fogarashi style. Alright. We're going to move it along as fast as possible. Okay, Arnaud spent a long time on the move a4. Trying to keep a flexible structure there. I can't take this tension anymore from Sergei. It's absolutely driving me berserk. And now Vitor going with the H pawn. Alright. So Tigo, is it just my imagination, or do you really, I joke about it, but do you really have a hang up against castling in the first 10 moves of the game? Or is it just something that, you know, I seem to be picking this up, you know? He didn't fall for my trap with bishop g4. I guess I should consider the possibility of f5 against sxpg. But it's also kind of risky. I guess everything is risky. You know, I always make this joke. Crossing the street. Here, f3. Do I have any kind of tactic ever? No. No tactics ever. I mean, knight a5, knight a5 seems reasonable. I kind of changed plans there in that game. Okay, now you ruin with knight d2. Black played a5 there, b5, excuse me, letting me take en passant. Now knight d7. There's always the possibility of black playing knight to b4 here. Wow, knight e4 from Wubba Dubba Lub Lub. Okay, I mean, I guess... I don't know. Looks pretty artificial. Am I missing something obvious? Soltico, quick moves. Now what do I do? What to do here? What would Smyslov do? I was looking at some Smyslov games. Something I haven't done in years. Good to remember the past. Okay, now it's like time to play knight f6. I think it's time to get ourselves developed here against Arnaud, who decided to castle kingside. Wolfrucht flirting with some c4 ideas, it looks like. Oh, and now if I take an e5, you have a double attack. Alright, well, I'm not going to do that then. We'll just keep it simple against Lord Jesus Christ. Keep it simple. I mean, I could take and play f4. But it really weakens my king side. Bishop d2 from Parmenides, okay. Standard, I guess. Now against SXPG, he's played a little slow. Maybe I have time for f5. Is there any need, you know, for f5? That's the question. It's like I could just play d6 or something simple, something safer. Like, I know the d6, e4, e6 has been played or some position like that. If f5, e4, pawn takes pawn, knight g5, knight f6, something like that. It's almost like a tempo up on a game I had a little while ago. f5, e4 takes, knight g5, knight f6. Knight takes e4, knight takes e4, bishop takes e4. Still kind of risky for black. Alright, we're both going to castle on the same side. I should play e5 at some point here. There's another ambulance for you guys. Ambulance collectors. E5 or castles. We could wait one more move with the e5. Just fundamentally castle. Okay, it looks like Wubba Dubba Lub Lub just... I hate to say the word blundered. I mean, it's a love-hate thing. Unclear how strong Sergey is. His rating is low, but this starts to look... This starts to look kind of weird. Like black might even have a good game. You got a tough day at work. I'm usually tired in the evening. Smoked salmon and ale. Oh. Man, you're living the high life. Where are we going with this bishop? Do we need to come back here? No. We're not intending that. Rook e8 from Clash Kid. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Clash Kid, bishop e6 is probably theory. Maybe even queen b6. I had a game against Fogarashi where I thought I did something like that. I have no idea what my plan is here. I have to try to remember what White's plan is. Rook d1. Just like bishop d2. Okay, world loser with d3. Classical position. Okay, so now Vitor has basically sacrificed the pawn, but he doesn't really have much real compensation. Now Firov goes for knight b5, which I thought was speculative. Possibly a mistake. Hopefully a mistake. And now e4 is hanging. e4 is hanging. We're going to take it. We'll take all the easy games we can get. So what would Smyslov do against Soltigo? Soltigo versus Smyslov. Imagine what would happen. Smyslov versus Soltigo. Knight h4. Knight h4, bishop takes e2, queen takes e2, knight takes e4, knight takes e4, bishop takes h4. Can't quite get away with that. What would Vasily do here? Not clear. Another ambulance on the way. Budapest is a very safe place if you need an ambulance. You're gonna find one. I can absolutely assure you. Knight e5 now from Jeroen here. And what's my plan? Minority attack. The Hungarian highest rated player, it's usually a toss-up between Leko, Rapport, and Almashi. Slide Dog is trying some kind of very, very superficial threat against h3. Whew, man, the ambulances are insane here. Alright. Extremely telegraphic move. But nevertheless, the brutal threats have to be guarded just as much as the subtle ones. I was thinking maybe like bishop f4. But then he has knight h5, bishop h2. Would it be better to play like bishop g5 maybe? Yeah, we'll try that. So XPG goes with e4. I have no idea how he's going to like guard the c4 pawn in the long run. What should I do? Castle queenside? Larson style? e5? Yeah, I guess just play e5 here. I lost a rapid game against this guy, Balint Vilmos, in a similar position as XPG a couple years ago. Thought I had a good game, but it wasn't so simple. Now, Arnaud with a very strong move, knight d1, putting pressure on b5. Kind of handcuffs me as to what my plan is. Now bishop e6, but the rook e8, bishop e6 seems strange. Alright, we got to be able to guard our stuff there. Weird move against, weird position against Aserbate, where I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. Feels like he violated some kind of fundamental principle, moving his knight to g4 so early. Alright, I'm just going to castle, develop my pieces there. Arnaud moved instantly, c3. It feels like I have d5 here. Just d5, like at some moment, is going to be really good for me. Okay, Sergei took with the knight, so I still have control over e5. I've got to move it along a little bit faster, though. I've got to watch my pawn on d4 in this position. Do you guys hear that? There's another ambulance coming. I think I'm on to something. There's some kind of ambulance conspiracy in Budapest. There's no way there's that many ambulances simultaneously or one after another. You can't hear it, obviously, when the window is closed. You want to pay them for your GM title. Tokai with marzipan. It's like... I don't know, man. Goose liver. Goose liver with palinka. All right, rook c8 now. Like he's aiming for c4. I could play queen e2. Slide dog defended against the threat on e7. Now, okay, I'm just going to complete my development here. Parmenides took on h3, which is kind of rare to see. Nefedov carefully trying to justify his plan with knight b5. Honestly, I don't know if it really makes sense to play a6 if you're just going to go there anyway. I should probably just develop my pieces. On the other hand, let's see. Yeah. Let's not and say we did. So S6BG closes it up, which I have a feeling isn't the right idea. Probably he has better than that. Now it's going to be like a really, really warped, closed position. Knight takes e4. Bishop takes e7. Knight takes c3. Bishop takes d8. Whoops. Too many things hanging. Hanging. Alright, I guess I'll just go with this simple move. Arno is knight g3. Once again, my instinct here is that d5 should be good for me at some point. No time like the present to try. Okay, rook e8 from Sergey. Now I'm getting well developed. And Santa Claus, the classical f3 with the big advantage for white. I don't think I really have a choice. There's an interesting move here for me against Jeroen to play bishop g4. Give up my bishop. b5 takes, puts another knight there, then I go back. Bishop g4 takes, knight g4, knight g4, knight e5. Is that better or worse? What should I do here? I don't know, we'll try something. Alright, Slide Dog is eyeing my... Oh, he's actually playing bishop f5. There's a huge hole on c6. Now, this is interesting, though. How would I, how do I decide which way to take on f5? With the knight or with the bishop? The bishop. And then we play f3 or something. GQ. Bishop d6. Alright. I guess it doesn't really radically change anything. Just go with the normal plan. Wolfrucht with a5 now. He desperately wants to get rid of these weak pawns. I was looking at this. And now Knight d5 threatening c7. I can play rook c8, but then his queen's coming out, maybe to b3. I mean, queen d7 guards everything. Rook c8 or queen d7. Castle's queenside looks kind of stupid. Anyway, he's got knight f4. I mean, I think I should just bring the queen back. And then we can't be having a guest here on e4, right? Rook c1. Or do I take on c5? Probably not, because it'll just bring his bishop to a more active square. Alright. Acerbate, good game so far. I could try to open the position with d4. That seems logical. But it's double-edged. I can also just play f4, f5 here. Maybe that's also double-edged in its own way. But, alright, let's go with f4. We're not going to open it up. We're going to go for kingside attack. You have a feeling I won't accept your draw offer today. I already accepted one draw offer today. Why not two? Tougher guy spent a lot of time. I've got a break. I mean, I need the break. The classical pawn break. Alright, rook e1. From SXPG, what's that about exactly? You know, other than a cheapo against that. I can play bishop a6, knight d2, queen d7 or something like that. What's the best move order? Okay, now b4, I'm sorry, b4 is not a threat. We're just good here. Black's up a pawn, and I don't think white has any compensation. So we need to find a way to improve the position, though. Not that easy. Not so easy to do. We're going to castle, I guess. Another ambulance. Surprising. Alright, f4 now, move 11. I don't recall that move, theoretically. Because I have d5 sometimes. d5, e5, d4, knight takes d4, knight takes d4, bishop takes d4, bishop c5 or something like that will be a threat. If I play a6, he has queen f2, but it's complicated. Okay, so Clash Kid did the idea I was talking about, but usually, like, rook e8 is not part of this plan. I don't have to take on b6. I takes and play b3. I like takes and play b3. Then knight d7. And then a4. And then knight c5. He's on everything. So it's better not to do that. Alright, king h1. What's my plan? Knight takes e4. Still probably doesn't work. Bishop takes e7, knight takes c3. Bishop takes d8, knight takes d1. Bishop moves somewhere. It's the combination that never works. You just can bet. Oh, an ambulance. You can't tell me there's an ambulance every minute. I mean, that's craziness. There's no way that's real. If I get like a pawn for the exchange, I guess it would be good. But I'm not going to get that. Nefedov here, building up on d6. Now I'm going to threaten for real to take your pawn on e4. Okay, Dmitry slowed down a lot. He used most of his time. Now he's threatening knight f5. I forgot about this game, actually. I need to play like h6 and weaken my king side. And this is probably theory. Get the ambulance emote. Another one's coming. No, this is the way it's been now, like for the last 2 years. It is not a new thing. I thought about it a lot. I have these paranoid. This is probably a bad move, rook d1. These paranoid ideas that they're really empty ambulances, just fulfilling their quota, like I said earlier. Very, very possible. Who knows? Anyway, they're training. It's training. Ambulance driver training. How do ambulance drivers? They must have like training drives, right? I mean, and I tell you that Hungarian drivers are terrible. I mean, no offense if you are Hungarian, but you know, I've talked to some German people, and the general consensus is that Hungarians are bad drivers. It's kind of a joke, you know, but ambulance training for being an ambulance driver in Budapest has to be very serious, because it is not a joke driving here. Alright, ambulance driving field trip. Yeah, it's a great idea. Oh, I've got to be a little bit careful. He's got tricky ideas, or what? Everything's protected now. Your own didn't do anything, just kind of holding the line. I wanted to do my minority attack. b4, knight takes. He's like a Dutch Stonewall expert. I don't know what to do with him. Knight e4 even, maybe. Like, why not? Let's just bust that knight move, whatever. Okay, king h8 with a very, very direct attacking plan for black. I'm not going to pull any more punches here. If bishop h6, what's he going to do? Like rook g8? He can't just drop his e7 pawn, can he? Trade off that key piece. Okay, Arnaud, I got in d5. That's got to be something. Maybe it's underrated or overrated. Whatever, one of those things. Alright, I gotta play faster. He just absorbed this e5 advance, d5, no problem. The defensive side of the white side of the piers, defensive style. I'm not sure what my plan is now. Alright, we'll just develop randomly. Logical move. Is he threatening something like d5? Not sure. Lord Jesus Christ. Alright, so castles, bishop f8. Looks like a standard position to me. Move 11, play queen e1. Suspiciously theory-like looking move. I've got b5. His position looks slow. Yeah, so bishop f1. Well, I mean, as long as your knight can't go to f1, I guess I'm happy. I could start with h5, castling queenside, king c7, f5. f5 looks a little early with my king where it's at. Castle's queenside, maybe. King d8, anyone? I mean, there's actually nothing wrong with this. Now Wolfert played the move e5, which changes the structure pretty dramatically. He's got a lot of pawns on dark squares, which is what we want to see. Now I guess my rook is done on b1. It's done its job. We'll reposition Pal Petran style. Paul won a very similar game for our last Hungarian team championship match. He's a veteran Hungarian IM. Should we weaken our king side or just hold off on that? Let's hold off on that and say we did. I'm a little concerned about d4 here. But maybe that's not a problem. America. More violence, and I feel safer here than in Boston. I definitely do, dude. There's no question. I was constantly, prepared to get mugged in Boston. I mean, Boston's not like New York or something. It's not as bad, but it happens, Budapest, there isn't a lot of that kind of crime. I mean, it can happen, of course, but I feel much safer walking the streets of Madrid or Budapest than like an American city when you're like out at night or something. Why am I thinking about King F8? That was my plan originally. Alright, another ambulance is coming. You see, that's why there's no street crime here, because there are just ambulances everywhere. Alright. Let's just trade this up. And we win a pawn. I mean, there's another ambulance coming. You won't believe it. How is it possible? It's not like there's 7 hospitals near where I live. There's like 1. It's not even a big hospital. Okay, basically I'm concerned about knight h5 here. And also knight d5, knight f4. This is a prophylactic move. Clash Kid with the classic knight d7. If I play knight to d5, we have a fork threat. e7's covered. a7's hanging in some lines, but he can probably still play rook c8. Not so easy though, is it? Let's see, knight d5 he has to take, probably. I'm not sure if it's really a good idea though. Maybe I'm better off playing like f4, just improving. Okay, Dmitry going with the knight h2. This looks pretty classical. If I play d5, try to answer a wing attack with a central ambush. Alright, man, we're going to take this pawn down. Slide dog played a little too fast. Now, queen c7, bishop c2. What are we doing here? I wanted to play h5 maybe, but that also weakens my king side, so I'm not completely sold. Not completely sold on it. Knight b6. This is a weird idea to play knight b6, but maybe it's good. There is a problem though, knight b6, b3. But I have takes on a4, the very unnatural move. You could just take with the bishop. I'm really not sure what I should do here. Rook a d8. Alright, I'm running out of ideas. Seriously. I'm tripled on the file, but I have nothing. We have to be prepared for b3. My rook's about to get trapped. We have a nice little advantage here. e5, is that going too far? Or just far enough? Well, why not like rook c1 first, huh? The problem is queen f4. Queen f4, queen a3. I don't know. Not enough time to think. Okay, Azerbaijan just dropped a piece. Sacrificed a piece. War loser. Alright. Soltiga weakening his king side for some unknown reason. No, it's like a normal waiting move, maybe. I'm just teasing. Maybe he wants to give his bishop a retreat square, like h3. Alright, I don't know what to do. I'm running out of time, guys. Very solid move from tougher guy. He's a little too tough. Got a pawn here. Nimzovician control of e5. Nimzovich. All right, Nimzovich. I'm really not sure what to do here. Taking on c5. He takes with the pawn. I have nice play on those coat hanger pawns. All right. Queen d7, quite passive. We've got him where we want him now. This should be a very good ending for white. Again, as I said, there's not a lot of free time, extra time. Ah, a4. Time to do our best Sergei Tivyakov, Nimzo-Indian impersonation. Alright. We're just chilling out over here. I guess on c7. What are we going to do next? Bishop e8. Weakening e6 a little bit. But kind of coordinating. Defending our bishop. Ooh, a hyper active move. Okay, so here again I was thinking to go with the double pawn thing. But you know, in retrospect, I'm not that sold on it. He's threatening d4 now. Feels like I messed up. Sort of brilliant play by Parmenides. I have to get my king out of there. I mean, I have to get my king out of the center. Absolutely. f5. Bishop f3. Takes. Now, knight h4, I'm still trying to play. We have an intermezzo. Knight h4, bishop takes e2, queen takes e2, knight takes e4, knight f5. Sneaky trick. Sneaky trick. But he has a defense. Knight f6. Shoot. I want to get my knight to f5, but there's no time. All right, we're getting a little low on time here. Not really happy about that. Maybe have a strong attack there anyway. Knight h4 takes, queen takes. With a strong attack. Knight takes. Knight takes, bishop takes, h4. Not as strong as you think. Giving him counterplay. Come on, Soltigo. Where is the tactic for me? Takes, queen takes, bishop takes h4. Black has counterplay. Alright. Move 11 with a3. Nobody is surprised. No one is surprised by this move. Rook b8 is very tempting. b4 is very tempting. b4 loses some control of the center. I think I go with rook b8 here. Alright. Now Nefedov is threatening nothing. Maybe he's threatening like queen d4. Theoretically. Let's just say he could play queen d4 if it were his move. Would it be good? It'd just be a move, right? Just another move. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Dimitri playing pretty classical style here in this D3 Lopez. All right, Acerbate dropped a piece, but he's got like a little bit of, well, I would say kind of negligible compensation. World loser with queen b3. Natural structure. His queen side looks good. His king side looks like a kind of weakness. But on balance, his position is playable. I mean, c6, does that give him play? a5, c6. Where's my queen gonna go? Alright, let's just do this. Rook b1 now. Rook b1, rook b1, whatever. Alright. King g7. Or knight somewhere. I guess I was a little fancy against Parmenides. Move 11 looks, that move looks kind of slow. I have b4. Take with a rock. Rock takes. It looks like our best chance. And now we've got very good control of e5 here. Black doesn't have a lot of counterplay. Other choices include h3, which is very slow. How's our lag doing? Queen c3, the ultra subtle approach. We could just play knight e8, though it leaves the center. Rook e8. Alright, we'll just protect it with the bishop. So you're telling me that my queen is in the wrong place here, tougher guy. Is that what you're telling me? Alright, let's get the last piece in the game. Yep, that looks like the best try. And the hanging pawns. We're on this pawn. We're on those hanging pawns as much as we can be. Now here we're taking on d5 and trying to establish a really good controller. We can wait. We can wait a little bit with this also. Our queen is not really on the optimal square at the moment. Subtle queen f1. Alright, so, dear Santa, can I have a draw for Christmas? Rook e1. I could play g4, but it really weakens my position. Let's say I play knight c3. What's he going to do? Okay, so now king h8. I wanted to play knight h4. We're still looking at combos, so that's out. We have to we're gonna have to go a different way with this knight. I could go g4 here, though now it looks pretty good. Knight h4, bishop takes e2, queen takes e2, knight takes e4, knight takes e4, bishop takes h4. We should have some sort of attack. But it's not quite ready yet. Not quite ready yet, is it? What if I were to play like g3? It's an ultra positional move. Ridiculously crafty. Alright. Okay, Jeroen, you're confusing me as much as possible. That's clear. Not the expected response. Bishop f5. Bishop f5. g4, knight takes d2. That's really weird. Alright. We got a good game here. Nice little advantage. And then the center. Where to put my queen? White is very solid, though. I have to say, it's hard to find a plan here for black. Weaken my own king side. Is that what you recommend? What am I supposed to do? Wow. I don't know what to do here. Seriously. D4. D4, I guess. I don't know. This doesn't feel right, but I'm running out of time. Alright, I've just got to blitz. I'm going to blitz you guys down now. Wow. Yes, surprise, surprise. You guessed it. The $1 million question. What do you hear in the background? Can you guess the sound? Let's play a little faster here. Queen's not really on the right square. Yes, yes, yes. Blitz me down. Take you to Nimzovich town. Alright. Get our pieces in the game. Guys, take your time. Take your times. Knight b6. Rook d8. Chop, chop. 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 Choppy chop. That's one option. I could just take on f6. Right. He's got terrible weaknesses. Okay, here goes the dark bishop to e5. Interesting ploy. An interesting ploy. So c5. It's not going to work. What if we like get a free move or something like that? Okay, bishop d3. Then h5 or something. This should be really good for black. Ah. Bishop g4. Gives him some counterplay, but only temporarily. You can always just improve the king. Or unimprove it. It's good. It's all good. Keep an eye on the f8 square. And if I've played h3. Well, and I hope you have to play h3 and then f3. That'll be embarrassing. Queen a2. Ultra subtle maneuvering by white. Wow. Can we try to massage white here somehow? I don't see it though. My queen is in a bad place. Another tough game, 92. You guys have so much time. How do you have so much time? I had a plan here. What was the plan? My last move was rook a d8. Maybe takes in c5. Knight b6 I was looking at. He takes on e5, then I go there. Alright, we can do it. Bishop d7. Or Vital Fischer now, bearing down on my weak pawn. Guys are playing fast. A little fast. There's a lot of guys with like 22 minutes who are moving instantaneously. It seems like it's an addiction or something. Oh, an ambulance. What a surprise. I thought this would improve my position somehow, but we're just getting blitzed by the same players. Oh, what's this about? G4? What am I supposed to do? It's like playing God. Dance Santa Claus, Dan Santa Claus, Dear Santa Claus down to, wow, what a move. Queen b4. It's like playing Fischer. Well, I gotta take this pawn. Okay, now b3 was forced. Or no. I don't understand, Arnaud. You had a different account? I don't understand. We've not played before? How is that possible? This is a new account? I thought we played already. How do we not have a game? Pawn takes a4, pawn takes e5. Pawn takes b3. That's weird. What am I supposed to do? Take on d4? Take on d4, pawn takes d4. What is gonna happen here? I don't know. Alright, I thought I made a move here. That's really not cool that I'm not allowed to make the move, or it didn't credit me as making a move there. H4, exclam. SXPG. Absolutely exclamation point move. Wait, where's my king? Over there. Okay, we're up a piece here. That's always good. Tends to help. Now what happened? Bishop b5. Logical. Queen c3, knight b3, rook c1. What do I do next? b6 or something? Difficult to exploit his king side. His weakness with the g4, like I can't do anything about it. Funny. Just nothing you can do about it. It's really weird. I don't really know where to put my pieces. That doesn't seem right. Actually, nowhere seemed right. c5, weakening our structure. Everything looks bad. What a game by white. This looks suicidal. Thought I had a good position here. Good turnout, I do. Alright, how about the other rook? My other brother, Daryl. Here. And then we're going to take knight b6. Another one takes that guy's place. Knight e5. Nefedov is so fast. Nefedov is going to start playing the... Looks like he's going to start playing the more a gambit or something. Maybe g4, weakening my king side. Sergey has tons of time. King e8. Where are you going? And now, can take here. Arnaud playing really well. Strategically. Okay, I played d4, bishop c1, right? This is my idea. We go here. Another knight over here. Wait, what happened? Oh, c4 I was going to play. Wait, bishop c4. It's a weird move, but not. I have no idea. Tougher guy seems really strong. Pawn takes f5 and bishop takes b7. This has got to be some kind of trick. I don't see it though. All right, we're up a pawn in this one. Not clear where I should go. Queen e2, I guess, keeps the material, but it's not a great square. It's more to life than material. We might want to keep it though. Might not hurt to keep it. All right. This is not so easy. Black's very, very solid. Okay, hold on for a second. Alright guys, it's time to go into fully blitz mode now. Please don't flag me. Try to beat me on time. Man, this guy is so solid. Darn. Well, Nefedov sees everything I'm trying to do. Just amazing. What happened now? Queen e2. Okay, all these games are like kind of confusing, murky situations. Man, I mean, it's amazing how well Arnaud plays. He's really strong. All right. Move 11 spent a lot of time, but he's still got a time edge. Man. Blunderkov. I don't know what to do. Okay. Now what? Backed off. Lord Loser backed off. Whoa. Okay, I must have missed something because I don't understand what's happening right now. Queen f6. Good, good. Whatever. Just guard our pawn. Antonio, what's up? You missed the simul. Piling up on the A pawn. Alright, let's just close the queen side. Somebody's challenging me to a blitz game. Are you serious? This guy is not normal. Alright, knight takes f5. I'm getting like dizzy. It's been a long day. Please don't try to blitz me, guys. I mean, it's hard for me to make these moves. Because I'm moving fast doesn't mean you have to like try to blitz me in return. It's really, I'm moving fast because I have to move fast because I'm playing 20 boards at once. So you don't have to like return blitz me. I'm only accepting a draw here, Nephew Dog, because it's time pressure. I want you to know that. Whoa, I've got king g5. Oh my god. What's he gonna do? I'm gonna qualify my draw acceptance with a speech. Wow, is this really an attempt to win a pawn on a5? You're seriously doing that? I think this is the first time I've ever seen Clash Kid make a blunder, of an overt blunder. Blunder of the overt variety. What am I doing here? Not really sure. Okay, let's just maneuver. Reposition. Please don't blitz me, guys, if you have a lot of time. It's a really hard simul. Don't just play for the clock. Whoa. How strong is this guy? A5 is dog meat. I've got a little bit of lag too, so I appreciate your cooperation and not trying to flag me. Unless you're in very bad time pressure yourself. Play nice, no flaggings. Alright. Oh my god. Well, maybe it was sound. Maybe it was sound. Okay, as usual. We're in big trouble here. Big trouble. I mean big trouble. Against this guy. He's extremely strong. I was thinking sacrificing a piece in this one. Hopefully this works. Oh, now he'll have e6. Is that what you're telling me? Alright, we'll just play a waiting move. Now I went back to f4. This game is frustrating. Very frustrating little game you're playing with me here, sir. Now what? Knight b6, a new guy? Whatever, we gotta make a move. Rook takes a5, rook takes a5, rook takes a5. It looks okay. Okay, what's going on now in this game? Don't know. I don't know what to do. I need time. Wow, queen e5, some sort of weird, tricky move. I don't know what he's doing with that. Uh-oh, we got knight g4, some threats. No choice. Yeah, so this was the idea. Yep. World Loser cannot stop himself. The addiction of playing for flag is insurmountable, as we all know. Okay, not quite sure what I'm doing here. Looks like a good position, but what am I supposed to do? It's very odd. A3 or something. I got a whole host of players like Slide Dog with 19 minutes left. Can't move that fast. I have bishop there, doesn't win the exchange, doesn't do anything. Alright, let's just trade. Queen f4. Sergey is really tough. He has this move? Winning a piece? Seriously? Alright, whatever. Just play for flag, guys. It's cool. That's what chess is about. They just move instantly, no matter what I say. 10 people. I have that move. Bishop check. I thought I hung a queen. It's like, what? I like how Arnaud has like 12 minutes left. Alright. There's back rank mate here. Big problem. I don't know what to do. Just play for time. Everyone's basically playing bullet now on purpose. I really hope you guys lose, because you make stupid blunders playing bullet chess. But it honestly makes me not want to play the simul. Let's just play bullet instead, okay? No more simuls, we'll just play bullet chess. I don't get it. They're all just playing bullet. Every single one of them. It's like, dude, have some courtesy, you know? Please. You guys, have a little bit of courtesy. If you have like 16 minutes, give me a chance to like think like a minute on my move, or you know, 20 seconds on my moves. Because otherwise the games are just absolutely garbage quality. Like, why do I bother doing a simul? You guys just want to flag me. I mean, whatever. Okay. Bishop takes f5, rook. That looks kind of like counterplay for black. Alright, move 11. This is really getting irritating. We're just playing bullet. There's like 6 people who are doing it too. It's like a collective, psychological collective thing. What is this, like winning for a slide dog? He definitely deserves a win in this game. He has 18 minutes left. He was losing the whole game, but he played for bullet at the end. All right. Here, I don't know. Just gonna flag basically in all my games. It's cool. Okay. I can't keep up with you guys if you keep doing this. So I'll just resign all my games. Soltigo offers a draw. Alright, Soltigo. I think I have compensation for the pawn there, but I'll accept. This is a tough one. I need more time. Here I definitely need more time as well. I moved my queen back and forth like 100 times. Black missed an active move there with rook f7 or whatever. Here I'm very fortunate not to lose. Clash Kid is going to start with this is endgame. Endgame perfection again. I don't want to put my king there. Acerbate attacking me. Alright, stop attacking me. What am I going to do now? Take with the pawn. You're really getting some counterplay. Whoa. You guys should stop blitzing, not just for my sake, but for your sakes. It's like this addiction where you can't stop moving instantaneously. Why are you guys doing that? Why do you have to move instantaneously? Why don't you try to get something out of the game? I just don't really get it. It's not a bullet game. This guy's like a piece down. He took a perfectly good game and like ruined it by his like bulleting the game away. Be careful here. Okay. Part of me is like, if you actually have time pressure yourself, then I understand, you know, but if you don't, then why are you blitzing me? Just to try to win on time. That's what I'm questioning. Even this game, it's on my e3 bishop. Can take, but then he gets active. If you sign up for a long simul, I mean, you should try to play a real game, not just play for bullet chess. I don't know, this is kind of risky. Maybe I ought to not let that happen. Okay, rook c1. Wolfrucht has 16 minutes left. I mean, give me a break. What is the point, dude? To try to beat an IM on time in a long simul? F5, I was like, wait, how did you play that? I can't, it doesn't matter how many times I ask our loser not to do it. He always does it anyway. Okay, here I don't really want to take there. I don't really want to take there. We're up a piece here, but I don't know how much compensation we have objectively. White's play is tough, man. At least he used his time. I'm just going to lose here, most likely. Wow, dude. What a game. Just played amazingly. Bishop takes d4. Flagging on all boards. That's cool. Can't even move fast enough. I think I have lag as well, so please give me a break. I have a very bad lag. I'm playing like 20 boards simultaneously. So if you don't have time pressure, please don't move instantaneously. It kind of ruins all the games. This guy, okay, whatever, man. Alright. Thank you for helping so much. I just have to make like instantaneous moves on every board. 3 wins, 2 draws, no losses yet. There will be losses, I promise you. I assure you. Rook takes e3. Santa Claus actually used his time, which is cool. What we got here? First me a draw. All right. Draw. This is a winning position. What happened? B3. Oh, yeah. Keeping the tension. Wow. What is going on here? I have no idea. Okay, that's enough of that. That bishop. Thank you to those of you who actually used your time. They are far and few between. Wow. All right. I'm in trouble there. Dmitry blundered in time pressure himself. Wolfrook just not slowing down. All right. Sergey will not slow down. Can I get a double attack? No. Wow, dude. What a move. Rook c2. Excellent. Can I take here? Okay, here I'm just winning. Asterbate is also in time pressure now. A few people are in mutual time pressure. It's just really bad. I have insane lag. Not sure what's happening here with World Loser. I was hoping to get something going, but it doesn't look like it's happening. Highly accurate play by... Highly accurate play here. Slide Dog has 19 minutes left. Just. The most of anyone in the whole simul. I think I just dropped a piece there. I got really bad lag now. It's back again. But they're not giving me a break. It's cool. What? Where did this move come from? Okay, whatever, that's done. Move 11 wins. I'm going to flag a whole bunch of games here. Wolfrook and 17 minutes. What just happened? Sacked a piece. He didn't see that piece. Move 11 also. Probably had a forced win. He probably still winning. He probably still winning. Absolutely, guys. Try to win on time. Wow. What am I going to do there? Bishop d6. What? Wait, you played knight a4? By all means, just try to flag me. Move 11. This is... I've been worse slightly the whole game. What happened now? Whoa. Santa Claus. Interesting. I'm just slightly better against Clash Kid, but I have to take draws on these boards. That's a pretty crazy move to come up with there, man. You know? Probably not that easy to find. He's going to have some play here if I don't keep bothering him somehow. These guys will not stop until they flag me. What? Santa Claus offered me a draw. That was nice. Sportsmanlike. Really tough games here. Not not trading queens in this position. Wow. Or Vital Fischer with a solid time advantage the whole way. This offered a draw. Wait a minute. Did you count the pieces lately? Alright. This is still not so easy. This looks like a win. Wow. It's gotta be good for me. I just have no time to even think. I'm just making instantaneous moves. Here I'm up a rook. Piece, whatever. Should be like Zugzwang. But I guess not. Apparently not. We lost one game, but he used the least time of anybody in the whole simul. Alright. What are we going to do here? This is going to be my last 30-30 simul, or at least the last one where I just accept random people. I'm blundering. Or we'll just play less players, because it's like hopeless. I'm tired of people just playing for time. It's really irritating. More Vital Fischer, like, he's just making moves as fast as he can, basically. Doesn't seem to be any real idea behind them. This guy is ridiculous. I would never accept him in another simul. Alright. Whoa. Alright, that could get kind of double-edged. This is nasty. I'm probably losing. Move 11. Traditionally a very difficult opponent. And this guy's play is really good. Okay, he took on f6. Finds the breakthrough. Actually, knight f7 is really strong. I mean, I personally know that Vital Fischer is capable of playing well. What happened? b5. Okay, he got my... What did he get? It's not slow down. An ambulance is coming. Yes. I wouldn't even know if we had like a donation or something. I have no time to actually like answer any questions or say anything to anyone. These guys, these new guys are the worst. The worst. Stalemate? No. No stalemates. Man, this guy crushed me again. That's the second simul in a row. Alright. Nothing to do against him. He's too strong. We're hanging on here, kind of. Just stay centralized, keep the hope alive. Move 11 dropped the pawn back, giving us some hope. Maybe. Hope. Not easy though. Which is better? Got a minute left altogether. B3. Check. C5. Doesn't matter. Does it? I got no time. They're just moving instantly. Alright guys. Instant movers. You suck. It's totally annoying. Mate. Alright, that's what you get for moving instantly. I have a moment to think. Long think, wrong think. Wait. You found that. Oh, tricky. Attacking me. Are you attacking me? The instant movers will get what they deserve. Well, what's going on here in this ending? Not sure. Okay. I was gonna go here. He found that annoying move. Yes. Still complicated. Instant mover syndrome. Parmenides was really not an instant mover. He had absolutely time problems. What happened? Knight f4. Interesting. All right. Oh, I gotta check. Force him back that way. What happened? Knight d1. Ah, interesting. All right, when we go here, he's got to check again. I hope it's good enough. We're trying to create some threats against Mr. World Loser. H5. Now, maybe H5 is pushing the envelope a little bit here. Probably not a good idea. Actually, I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. Check and then H5. Alright, I don't know. Morphy Fisher playing fast pretty much the whole time there. quite sure what's going on in that one. He played what? Bishop f1. Whoa. It's not what I expected. Queen e6, anybody? h5. Bishop takes h5 isn't going to work this time. What am I supposed to do here? Just back rank stuff. f6. I have to play like f6. I don't know what to do there. I'm probably going to lose. Now we're queening. Very complicated ending here. We have a queen and he doesn't. But no good checks, just this one. Alright. Now it's time to start taking things. And here we have an idea, which I saw. f7, very well. Just play like rook f8. Be on the careful side. No sense putting ourselves in check. The World Loser game, I missed something. I think I'm losing. I lost 2. All right, we got how many left? Just 4 ongoing. It seems like 15, 17 results for ongoing. Wasn't really much time to commentate the simul, but it seems like people just kind of tried to bury me on time. At their own, in many cases, at their own, to their own, what's the adjective I'm looking for? To their own detriment, trying to flag me, instead of just trying to make good moves. What can I do? I'm not sure about this. I don't like that my bishop has to go to h7. 9 wins, 6 draws, 2 losses. 10 wins, 6 draws, 2 losses. Only time for a couple more. This is really tough. I've got to be careful with move 11. He's a good player. I need to get my own counterplay going. Maybe f5 or something. Maybe I can self-mate. Self-mate myself. I'm sure I'm capable of it. What's going on with World Loser? Okay. I was thinking king h8. No, is that so stupid? Stupid idea. Not necessarily. Maybe very stupid. All right, he's got rook down. Trading queens. This hadn't entered my mind. He actually blundered a piece, it looks like. I have bishop c5 here, which was the plan. World Loser blundered a piece, surprisingly. It's still very complicated, though. Lots of pawns and stuff left. I'm not even sure I'm better, actually. Even a piece up, he's got some kind of dangerous pawns. Okay, bishop takes g3. He grabs there. I don't know if he should objectively, which way he should do it objectively. This looks like it'll be the last game going. I mean, okay, I'm winning against Morphy Fischer. Move 11 is kind of messy. My hope against move 11 is that at least I'll have at least a draw. Maybe objectively I should take that pawn. Not really sure. What am I planning here? This was kind of a weird decision to do that. This was a blunder of sorts. At least not what I intended. I've got to adjust the fact that I have a little bit of time to think, which has been a problem. Some hallucination I could play rook g4 there. Yeah, thank you for the game, Dimitri. Dimitrios. Well, I guess we go bishop f8, and then we can just hang on to our bishop. Is that the best way to defend this? I have rook b6. But then my king gets stuck. Yeah, maybe I should go here. I don't know. I'm kind of confused and perplexed. Rook g7. I can force an exchange of rooks. Okay, a5. Can't afford to lose that pawn. His bishop is buried, you know. It's not that easy to get it into the game. Try to keep my pawn. I have like 3 semi-connected passed pawns. Semiconductor. That could be dangerous for him. Right. So what am I supposed to do? Like check him? Like check him. Like chicken. Chicken McNuggets. Then what? F5 or something? That'll lose a pawn. Too tired to play this. I'm serious, man. I don't know what to do. He has 2 pawns for a piece. It's an awkward position. I don't know how to get out of this sort of bind I'm in. Too much time pressure. I missed a tactic against Slide Dog that was +9. Yeah, but he played so fast, man. He played faster than anybody. I mean, I was totally winning, but I didn't think I was winning by +9. But the endgame, he played like a genius, and fast too. Like, he didn't just want to win a piece. He knew how to play like exactly, so I couldn't even sacrifice my knight back. Where am I supposed to go now? Like here? Rook b4? Dude, that's... I have no idea what to do. How many games we have left? Is this my only game left? What? What happened with move 11? Move 11 didn't resign, did he? Is he definitely lost? I can't believe move 11 resigned, because I wasn't sure I was even winning that. Okay, I have no clue what I'm doing here at the moment. For the moment. I could even lose this. I have no clue what I'm doing. Turndash doesn't know why he's been banned, apparently. Somebody reported him as a cheater, and they believed them. I think there are false positives. There have to be. I mean, nobody's perfect. But if you have a case, then you need to protest it. I think that you can at least ask that they tell you why you've been banned. I got a challenge from Blitz game here. The 30-30, dude, I have enough. I have enough long games at the moment. Thank you. Hopefully World Loser is just as tired as I am. Try to win a pawn or something? Not really sure. They never give you any evidence? Well, it's hard to protest if you don't know what you did wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what am I accused of, you know? Exactly. Okay, cheating. When? Where? Can I get my king free? Oh, bishop e7. Check. Can I get mated? Yes, we have mate. We can definitely get mated. I have to be careful not to lose this. This might actually be a good move. It might be a bad move too. You can't even kid me that I'm going to lose a piece up here. Probably I could do it. The last move may have been questionable. I don't know what to do. I'm in desperate trouble now. I don't know how to free myself. Okay. We have to come up with an idea. It does look hard to free oneself here. Tushar, don't give like concrete variations on the last game, okay? Tushar. Can we survive? I don't know. Try to like discuss the moves after we move, because you can give a good move that decides the game here. It's easy to forget. Don't worry about it. The situation comes up only once per simul. I'm often not thinking about it too, giving moves to my opponent. Trying to not to do that, though. Okay, he traded down. I think I'm better now. He only literally has one passed pawn here, and he's pretty tied down. In fact, very tied down. I mean, if I play bishop here, he's basically paralyzed. We won 12, 6 draws, 2 losses. Last game. I'm sure that World Loser blundered. There had to be better. He could simply be losing. I mean, if my king just is able to improve, I'm going to probably win. Okay, now his idea would be, I guess, bishop e4. How about the bishop ending? It's only 2 pawns per piece and he has doubled pawns. You kind of get the feeling this should be winning for black. Bishop takes, king takes, but I don't know. Pawns are on the wrong color. You got to keep him tied down. While improving the king. It's really hard to improve, though, without dropping that pawn there. Next, what? He keeps me out. Not so easy. Have another chance to play f5. It's not so easy, guys. Bishop c3. Then bishop c3. I'm not sure. Maybe I should make a move with f5. Final ambulance of the night. Whoa. I gotta create a passed pawn of my own. The thing is, if I play like f5, what if I was to sack one of my bishops for like 2 of his pawns, the ones on d4 and e3, and get a king on? If I do like king d5, and then play that position with active king, I'm probably not winning that. I can't give up a piece here. You know, maybe I could get him into a kind of zugzwang position. Zugzwang. But I don't think I can sack a piece. I mean, if bishop takes d4, that's probably not a win. Because if I ever try to win... Okay, maybe I should just play g5 at some point and trade one of those pawns. Then sack a piece. That's still not going to work. What if I play bishop e3, bishop c4 now? That's going to be one of those bishop endings. One of those darn bishop endings against no bishops. If he trades the white square bishops, then he gets in with the king to like g6. Could be very dangerous for me. It's not easy to make progress here. I can play g5. He's going to trade that pawn off. If I play bishop e4, check, improve his king, that doesn't do anything. The problem is my dark squared bishop doesn't do anything here. I can create a passed pawn though, but it's like my last hope. What would Clash Kid do? That's what I keep asking myself. I should have made this check first. Why didn't I check on e4 first? If I can unimprove his king position and then play like g5 at the right time, then create a passed pawn, but with his king further away. Anyway, I think that my bishop is best on like d6. Anyway, guys, tomorrow I'm going to be playing like Blitz and Rapid Chess as usual, 10 a.m. CET here, or CEST, Central European Summertime, on lichess and Twitch. Tomorrow it is just a regular stream in the morning. Thanks for playing, guys. Okay, first off, he's stopping me from doing any kind of f5 now. But here I have king c4. I have a weird feeling that this might be quite strong. Yeah, now we have a really strong plan with this king. My king is just crazy powerful. Actually, even king here. Now we can think about even like laying siege to the e3 pawn. Le siège. Alexandre. Have a good night, guys. Helios, if you're leaving. Soltigo, thanks in advance for hanging out with us. We had a draw in our game. I gave you a pawn. And I guess the final position, there was some question about how much compensation I had. I thought I had some. But this looks pretty strong now. I mean, king d2. And then stuff like bishop magically appearing on g5. Okay, it's not that easy to force this kind of idea. I could play f5. Okay, this doesn't really change too much. I'm going to check him. I'm going to go to d2. If I played f5 at some point, theoretically, I might even have other threats. fireworks. Something to that effect. Okay, if he tries something fancy, if he tries anything fancy here, all right, just let's chill for a minute. We'll just chill. What about his A pawn? It looks kind of lonely, doesn't it? Do you feel lonely, Mr. A pawn? Do you feel like no one cares about you? I was just wondering how you feel. Mr. G pawn also feels slightly lonely. So you're not alone in that. You know, you have another pawn that feels the same way as you. Don't feel bad about it. King c3, king b4. What if we simply go after the pawn now? And then snap the pawn. Bishop b3. He tries to go active. I snap it off. And he's too slow with all of his counterplay. I think this is good enough. This should be good enough now. We reverse course. Captain, reverse course. We're going back to b4. Jorian Ray, he's like, why not just king b4 and bishop c2? Come on, I mean, don't just give me the right idea, you know? I swear to the almighty creator of the universe that I did not look at Jorian Ray's comment first. But as I tell people, please don't like give away the moves. Like when I'm down to like one player in the simul, it's kind of bad form. There's not enough delay. All right, he's got an idea. He can't trap me in the corner or anything like that. Well, I mean, he could, theoretically. He's limited by the fact that his own pawns are doubled. That's certainly not helping. World Loser subscribed. He says cheaters. Cheaters. He subscribed. I didn't know you were a subscriber, World Loser, man. Thank you. Yep, they're cheaters. He heard me say it, then he typed it in. I missed bishop e1 instead of bishop e4. Wow. Okay, I've got him where I want him now. Now it's going to be... From here on in, it's just pure fun. We're going to win this. It's going to be 13 wins, 6 draws, and 2 losses. Not a bad result. I looked like I was going to flag like every single board, but they fell for that classic trap of collective playing for time. No, it's okay, man. Don't worry about it. We just had another person do the same thing. I mean, it's not a situation that arises very often. Every Sunday I do a simul, and it only really factors in when I'm down to the very last game. So there's no rules written in red ink anywhere. Just I already have found the plan before I looked at the screen and saw. Probably I didn't play the most accurate, order of moves. I'm a little loopy. It's been a long day of chess. But it's over now. He's actually like, he could just lose the rest of his pawns with bishop e6 and bishop takes g4 and whatever. All right, that's it, man. But he had actual counterplay there. I mean, World Loser, again, thanks for subscribing. World Loser was like pretty active in this endgame before he traded rooks. I don't know if he had to trade rooks. It's not what you want to have to do here. Apparently, I guess he had blundered. I thought he had real chances here. This was the position prior to the rook exchange where I think that objectively I felt like, actually even I have to be careful not to, like, you could easily lose this for black if you weren't paying careful attention. So I have no idea if this is a draw or a win for me. I mean, it just felt like it would be really, really tough. And World Loser played bishop e4 here. I played, what, bishop d2. So apparently, yeah, this was just a blunder. My move wasn't even good. Like, my move, okay, there's only one move. I'm not a computer, and I missed it, you know. So he should have drawn, apparently, with bishop f5. Someone was saying that I had to play g6, matkun, or something like that, and that might actually be the case. Like, I literally have to do something crazy like this. H takes g, and then, like, what, king g7. It looks insane. I mean, it looks like I'm going to lose here. Like, rook here, check, king here. This is what I was talking about. You know, this looks scary. He's got g7. I'd probably lose this position, not being a computer, you know. The computer says there's two ways to draw, but that pawn on the 7th looks extremely dangerous. And if I don't find that, maybe it's even worse. Is there any other move? Like let's add a line here. Where's my whoa. Let's add a line. Let's make it 3 lines. All right. What do we got? Rook a6. That's not a move I'm going to find in time pressure. You know, so objectively, World Loser should have held this at least, you know, possibly with practical chances to win. Anyway, guys, good games today. I'm pretty tired, so I'm going to take off. We got final results here of the simul. 13 wins, 6 draws, 2 losses. I lost against Slide Dog from a position of strength, and I lost against where is that game? Where is the other game I lost? Why is it not here? Okay, this is not normal. The other game I lost is not in the list. We got a board, it's like 3 by 7, so there's got to be in here. It's 21. 21 games. Why am I not seeing it? Okay, this is not normal. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. That's 21 games. Oh, Arnold. I keep thinking like he had a different name. Arnold game. I ended up going in for this tactic. I ended up going in for a tactic here that doesn't work. I played the wrong tactic, basically. I had an advantage, but I played this knight takes e5, and I totally missed this resource he had with bishop f4. And to top it off, I was short of time. So after bishop f4, I'm just in desperate trouble. For having no time, it was a really, really difficult position. So he played well to find bishop f4 and finish me off. Okay, guys. So final is again 12 wins. What do we have? 13 wins, 6 draws, 2 losses. 2 losses where, you know, things were pretty good for me. But there were other games where I was lucky, so I'm not going to actually move 11. He resigned. Now that we're talking about this, I think move 11 resigned in a position that might not be lost. Okay, it's very complicated. I don't know. But it was definitely a premature resignation. So let's see. F4. And we can't really trust the engine's analysis here. I was disappointed move 11 resigned here. This doesn't look so easy to me. I guess like the biggest problem is if I ever push one of my pawns to e4, right? I have to put my bishop on d5. That's probably like not a bad move. You know, that's like one of the best moves. Because I can't ever block my bishop with the move e4. I guess if he plays b7, he figured he was lost. But there may be other ways to play. King d7, f4. I mean, am I winning here? It doesn't seem clear. Possible, but it's too early for him to resign. I really don't know what's going on in this game. The slide dog game, I mean, okay, I was like totally winning apparently. But he finished me with crushing endgame technique. So there was one point where I was just absolutely crushing. I played this. Oh. So here I played queen takes. Oh, I had an insane tactic, rook takes e7. I wasn't even looking for this. I mean, that's not an easy tactic. You know, you're sitting there, you see, oh, I've got a free pawn. I'm just going to take and play a safe move because I'm playing all those games. Obviously, you know, I would normally find this. But it's a cool move. Like, rook takes e7, queen g5 check. It's basically like an awesome exchange sacrifice. Queen g5 check. And, but I let the position get out of hand. I reached this endgame, and I found the only move b4. He plays a takes b4. And then here, I guess, I have to find an incredibly difficult move. Rook e2. I was just in such a hurry to unpin myself with knight b3 that I lost in one move. Rook takes d2, knight takes d2, and rook a8. But it's very hard to find this move. I had literally like a minute left, or 3 minutes left, playing a whole bunch of boards. This move, in this position, like to go here. I was already pretty depressed because I had blown a winning position. But apparently I'm still hanging on. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching and subscribing. I will see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Monday. Don't forget that the stream will be down from Wednesday onward for 9 days. Between the 16th and the 20... What is it? The 16th and the 28th. No. The 16th and 25th. Is that right? 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, and 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 16th. No. It's going to be down from the 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st through the 26th. The 18th through the 26th. I reserve the right to do a stream. Maybe I will yet do a stream, but just prepare you guys that I'll be likely not streaming most of those days between the 18th and 26th. Thank you, Mubat. But you have the right to stream. I have the right. I reserve the right to stream. Anyway, guys, I will see you tomorrow morning. Thanks, Tushar, and everybody for watching and subscribing. Thanks, World Loser, and everybody who's a new subscriber. Everybody. And anyway, it was fun. It was really hard, though. And this fast simul is enough to make me berserk. Literally go berserk. I'm going to enjoy a nice relaxing glass of water here, and the sound of ambulances will just disappear from my memory. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks, Soltigo, for moderating the stream. Good games, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.